Hello, lads and lasses. Hey, if you like today's lesson, then sneak into a graveyard with a hammer and chisel and carved "Love taking art classes" after every name on every gravestone, as this would really help spread the good word. Okay, everybody. Today we're going to be doing some more perspective work. So we're going to start our big project. And this is our big project. So I'm going to teach you guys how to do these boxes and walls and floors and ceilings. And and I'm also going to teach you how to uh, draw your word in perspective. All right. So these are some former student examples. So this is what we're going to be doing. All right, so I'm going to switch over to the computer. All right, so the first thing you're going to do is hopefully you have a big sheet of paper. Um, this works best when you have a large piece of paper. Now I have here, like, this is like an 8.5 by 11, and these papers that we're working with are twice that size. So hopefully you have something large to work on. All right, and it'll be easier if it's bigger. It really is. With this level of complexity and all these details, it's just easier if you have it bigger. If you have a small piece of paper, you have to get all these little details, and it makes it more difficult. So please, please, please get a large piece of paper. If you can't get a large piece of paper, you can certainly do this on a small piece of paper. It'll just be more difficult. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so you're looking at a white background with a red horizon line going across it. Remember, when I draw in red, you draw your lines lightly because we will be erasing this later on. So draw a horizon line across the middle of your paper and put a happy face at each end. Now, I'm going to remind you of how to draw a box. All right, so I do not want you to draw these boxes with me. So this is just a reminder on how to draw a box. But you draw uh, a, a vertical line and then some happy lines, some more vertical lines, and then you crisscross. You see your box, and then that's it. If it goes above and below the horizon line, there is no crisscrossing. And if we go down below, you crisscross on top. This is just a review. You are not drawing this right now. Do not draw this. This is just a reminder. Okay, and then here's how to, here you can draw boxes that are long and thin, tall and thin, and so you can make your box any shape. All right, next I'm going to show you guys how to draw a wall. We drew a wall on the last time. So a wall is basically just a box with one side is really short and the other side is really long. You crisscross and you have a wall. If your wall goes above and below the horizon line, there's no crisscrossing. A wall looks like that. If a wall goes down below the horizon line, you'll see the top of it. All right, crisscross on the top. And that's how you make a wall. All right, so these are examples of walls. Next, I'm going to show you an example of a ceiling. A ceiling is basically the same thing as a box, only your first vertical line is super, super short. So if you look up at the top of the picture, you have this super short vertical line, and then you do happy lines from it, two more super short vertical lines, and then you crisscross. And when you darken it all up, you have a ceiling up in the sky. And if you put that short line down low and you have happy lines, and then you have two more very short vertical lines, and then you crisscross, that creates a floor at the bottom. And so these are examples of floors and ceilings. And so so what I want you to do is I want you to draw floors and ceilings. Fill up your space with floors and ceilings, and I'm going to tell you in a minute just how many to make. But this is just an example. Do not draw this, all right? But this is just an example. right? And so, all right, and here is some students like to go above and beyond. You don't have to do this, but you can if you want to. So if you want to do something a little bit more advanced, here's how we make a hole in a ceiling. So you draw two happy lines this way, and then two happy lines that way. Erase the extra lines. We're going to make a vertical line that's lined up with the happy face on the left. And then we draw a happy line there and then erase those lines. And then we have a box with a hole in it. All right, so to put a hole in the wall, so we're going to do a vertical line and a vertical line and line that up with the uh, happy face. These are two happy lines. And then we do two happy lines that direction, and then a vertical line, and then we do two happy lines where they connect, and that creates a hole in a wall. If you want to do a hole in the wall up high, right? We're going to draw a wall up high, draw a vertical line, draw happy lines, draw another vertical line, erase all your extra lines, and then from that corner it goes to the happy face. It's a happy line, a vertical line, and then that gets lined up with the happy face. And when you erase it all, you have a hole in a wall up high. Okay, so your assignment is to create 20 objects or to draw 20 objects using linear perspective. I want you to draw 8 boxes, 4 walls, 4 ceilings, and 4 floors. And I suggest that you write this down and draw little squares after it. So after the 8 boxes, I want you to draw 8 little squares. And after every box that you draw, check it off so that you know how many you have left to do. After every wall, check it off. You know what I mean. All right, so I'm going to show you guys some examples of what this will look like. All right, and one extra rule is that every object has to either be in front of or behind another object. So if you have a box, it has to be in front of another box or wall or floor or ceiling, or it has to be behind another box, wall, floor, or ceiling. So let's go and look at the artwork. All right, so these are drawings from former students. Here we go. This is a good one. And so this is what I expect of you guys. 20 objects. So let's count the floors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Oh yeah. All right. So floors. 1, 2, 3, 4 floors. How many ceilings? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then how many walls? 1, 2, 3. There should be another wall. 1, 2, 3. We're missing a wall on this one. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Box separated. Let's see. Here we go. This is a good one. This one's excellent. There we go. This is a good one. This is a good one. Here's a good one that's real light. Here's a good one. This is a good one. So I just want to remind you of what I expect. So I showed you the examples. I taught you guys how to do it. So this is a difficult assignment, but you have videos to watch and help you. And so this is what I want you guys to do: 8 boxes, 4 walls, 4 floors, 4 ceilings, and then every object has to be in front of or behind another object. All right. And then you'll show me your progress each day. So, all right. All right, that's it for today. And until next time, be a little art factory.